Apple might be getting ready to launch its thinnest iPhone yet, the iPhone 17 Air. Leaks suggest this phone could look stunning, but the real question is, will Apple's focus on thinness mean sacrifices in battery life and camera performance? Let's go through everything we know so far. Apple usually follows a clear schedule for its launches, and 2025 should be no different. Reports say the iPhone 17 Air will be announced pre-orders starting on September 12. The official release date is expected to be September 19, so that's when you could actually buy one. The design is where the iPhone 17 Air truly stands out. Apple is planning to redesign all 4 iPhone 17 models, but the Air could be the most unique of the bunch. At just 5.5mm thick, it will be Apple's thinnest iPhone ever, and also one of the thinnest smartphones ever made. For comparison, most flagship phones today are about 7 to 8mm thick. This means the iPhone 17 Air will feel extremely slim and lightweight in your hand. To achieve that thin profile, Apple has made some compromises. The display will be slightly smaller than other iPhones, measuring 6.6 inches. It's still a large OLED panel, but smaller than the iPhone 16 Plus. The reason is simple. Apple wants to avoid another benjate, which happened years ago with the iPhone 6 Plus when its thin body bent too easily. Even with a smaller size, the display should look fantastic. It's rumored to include 1/4 promotion for smoother scrolling and always on display in Apple's latest OLED technology. Since the phone will weigh just 145 grams, it'll feel as light as the older iPhone mini models, which many fans loved. Now let's talk about cameras. Unfortunately, this is one area where the iPhone 17 Air falls short. It's expected to come with only a single 48-megapixel rear camera. Most people were hoping for at least an ultra-wide or telephoto lens, but it seems Apple is cutting down to just one. This also means the phone won't support spatial video recording for the Apple Vision Pro headset, since that feature requires 2 cameras. For regular users, 1 camera might be enough, but photography fans could be disappointed. On the performance side, things look much. Air will likely include Apple's new A19 or A19 Pro chip, paired with 12GB of RAM. This would put it on the same level as the Pro models when it comes to speed and multitasking. Because the phone is so thin, Apple is said to be adding a vapor chamber cooling system to keep the chip from overheating. The biggest concern is battery life. With such a slim body, Apple simply doesn't have much space for a large battery. Leaks suggest the battery capacity could be around 2,800 mAh, which is far smaller than the iPhone 16 Plus, which has almost 4,700 mAh. Apple will try to make up for this with software improvements, but realistically, the Air probably won't last as long as bigger models. To help with this, Apple might release a new MagSafe battery pack or even a battery case made specifically for the Air. Charging speed should stay at 25W for wired charging and support Q.2 wireless charging. Some analysts think Apple might increase wiring to 35W, which would be a nice improvement, but that isn't confirmed yet. For connectivity, the iPhone 17 Air will likely use the same C1 modem found in the iPhone 16. That means it won't support M-Wave 5G, but it will still offer regular 5G. The good news is that Wi-Fi 7 is expected across all iPhone 17 models, giving users faster, more stable wireless connections, as long as they have a Wi-Fi 7 router. As for price, the iPhone 17 Air will reportedly replace the Plus model in the lineup. That means pricing should start between $899 and $999 for the base 1GB version. Of course, higher storage options will be more expensive. This puts the Air right in the middle of the lineup, cheaper than the Pro but more expensive than the regular iPhone 17. So, what's the bottom line? The iPhone 17 Air will likely be Apple's thinnest and lightest iPhone ever. It'll look beautiful, feel sleek, and deliver strong performance. But in exchange for that design, you'll have to accept a smaller battery, fewer camera options, and no support for spatial video. If you want a stylish, ultra-light phone, the Air might be perfect. But if you care more about long battery life and advanced photography, the Pro models will be the smarter choice.